Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. There's the whistle. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Maldini getting this one clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's Kane! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Kane just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And it's Kane. De Bruyne tries to play it through, and this is Kane. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Well, that's well seen too. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's not got that quite right. Çalhanoğlu! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Great defending, strong and determined. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed. Borussia Dortmund clearly...
He's having a hit! Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
And he's had it nicked away. Maldini cuts it out. Thuram. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Rice is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Mbappe, looking to play him in. Oh, chance for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
That's a cute ball. Flings it, chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Kane. Good read, needed to be. Mbappe, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Can he get it through?
Borussia Dortmund clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Mbappe, looking for the run, and this is Hullet. He is through here. Hullet plays it. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe, big chance! Oh, it's hit the post. This time, surely.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Takes a shot! He's got a goal! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That was good alertness.
Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it.
We are into stoppage time. Driving forward. Hernandez cuts out the pass. De Bruyne looks to get on the end of this. Foot in. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Lampard. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Good effort first time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
And it's De Bruyne. Hernandez. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Thuram. Now it's Donatoni. Hullet in acres of space out wide. Çalhanoğlu. Kane, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well read, and the danger is averted. De Bruyne. Oh, well measured. Maldini gets over and intercepts. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Passes short and sharp. Tries a deft little ball. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Some really good ball movement. Picked out, and a chance! And he hits the net. And again they hit the front. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
The attendance for this match
Well,
was
this is what we've been waiting for.
60,810.
Hernandez picks it up out wide. Schmeichel claims it, safe hands.
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Messi. Rice. Now De Bruyne. Now it's Hullet. Can he get on the end of this? Now he's off and running. Rudiger makes the interception. Now it's Kane. Now it's Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's surging through. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham wins the duel this time. Well, that looks a decent ball. Just about up to 75 minutes. Lampard shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 21, Messi. Number 15, Hernandez. Number 22, De Bruyne. Coming on the field, number 42, Musiala.
Now it's Kane. Musiala.
Number 8.
Borussia Dortmund really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Borussia Dortmund can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Schneider. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Caicedo. Hazard. Great vision. Mbappe. Threads one in. Delivery from him. Oh, what a climb! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, important intercept. Shot at goal! No mistake! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable act. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of...
David Villa! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cannavaro clears it away. Shot could be on. Gaitska Mendieta. Caught offside that time. That's a cute ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Header! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now he's got space here.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Knocks it into space. Now it's Schneider. David Villa. Rudiger. Donatoni. And it's Messi. Looking for a runner. Floated through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's a little off target. Mendieta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lampard and Donatoni. Now it's Hullet. Stood up well to him there. Donatoni. Now it's Mbappe. Thiago Silva does well to get it back. Rudiger. Mendieta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thuram. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids. Hullet. Messi. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Some resolute defending there. And it's Lampard. Zakaria. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Mbappe. Donatoni. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played. Davids. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that. Clear. Can he finish? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Pullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Terrific header! Just off target.
Pullet certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Donatoni is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Donatoni. No luck with that dink over the top. Vicious ball here. And he's intervened well there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Hullet. Donatoni. That's Maldini. David Villa. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. And it's half-time here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
And now,
at this stage.
please turn towards the screen.
A
for
half
special
of massive
presentation
entertainment
featuring
and
our guest
excitement. A
performance
two-goal
today.
margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Substitution on the field. Schneider. Coming on to replace
Whistle
him
goes,
is
and we
number
start the
10,
second half.
Bellingham.
Maldini. Over to the other side. Thuram. He's being urged to shoot. It's Van Basten! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Rudiger. Oh, good read. And here's Mbappe. Tries a deft little ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Donatoni. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And back to the keeper. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
A case now of complete control. Mendieta. Bellingham. Now it's Van Basten. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now he's off and running. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Donadoni. And it's Zakaria. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
David Villa. Ball played for Mendieta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Messi. Donadoni. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, good-looking ball. Lampard, and he's managed to get free. He gets big. He scores! And he is just ripping it up. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The fans
to
have pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah.
And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Malaysia have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Donadoni was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is a great pick out. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pull it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great vision. This looks promising. Tries to pass it through. Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pull it. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Safi Salih. Chanatip. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chanatip. And he was quick to react. That's been drilled forward. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. In with the challenge. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Hullet. Great defending, strong and determined. Safi Salih.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chanatip. Quality ball. Knocks it out wide, back into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Cannavaro. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And it's Messi. Donadoni. Oh, that's delightful. Chanatip. Aims beyond the defence. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. He's found the way through. Oh, he's been caught on it. He's having a shot. It's in. With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area. Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Defending was strong and firm. Abdul Hamid knocks it into space. He's gone for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Back in possession and ready to go again. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Chanatip. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Hullet. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. That's a throw. Lampard. Donadoni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get it through? And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Donadoni. Well, that has not gone well. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Rudiger gets it away. Donadoni. Now it's Hullet. Moved on forwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's fabulous. Zakaria. He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Malaysia, number 19.
So, time for changes
Coming
on
the
both
field
sides, actually.
is number 6.
Substitutions taking place.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Serginho. Hullet. Hullet. Oh, what has happened? Big chance! No mistake! Do not write them off! Back they come! What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist.
And the finish! It's in! And the comeback is complete! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's a throw.
Malaysia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Played out wide. Schneider. Cross goes in there. It's a mighty effort! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
No, it's come to nothing. So, what can they make of this?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And it's been played through. It's a promising position. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. I think we're just about done here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass
There will be
wasn't good
3
enough.
minutes added time.
He knows it.
He's looking wide. That is lovely. Oh, he's been caught napping. He rises. It's hit the crossbar.
Well, they shouldn't be...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Beckham picking
And we
up the
come
Man
to
of
you
the
now
Match
with a
award,
quick
and
request
no
for
surprise
support
there.
for our World Charity Fund.
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, what a difference a half...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Barcelona have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
That has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. Has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Oh, that's a very decent... And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bebeto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Punched away. In by Messi. And the keeper beats it away. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I personally like the look of the very impressive Miles Lewis-Skelly. Yes, he's a fullback, but he plays a hybrid role. He often finds himself in central midfield too. And that way he can control the game with his passing 1 minute, then all of a sudden he can just speed the game up.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Messi! Decent hit from there.
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Koller. And it's Gullit. Serginho receives it in a wide position.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And he was alert to it. Played out wide. Looking for the run. Crosses it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
And this is Messi. Climbs up big! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bebeto is offering a wry smile there.
Gullit. Shot a goal! He scored! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Lewis-Skelly. Oh, he's been caught napping. Zakaria. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's come to nothing. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Raul. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. Look at the space here. That's tidy. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Good ball, good take. And they've got a throw. Now there's a fine ball. He's looking wide. Great vision. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. No way through, so real chance! Looking for a runner. Oh, it's Bebeto. Luis Skelly. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's gone long. This looks promising. Tries a shot! This is their second corner of the game. He gets big! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Played back in, knocks it into space. Fired deep towards the back post. He shifted it to the flank. Time and again they are repelled. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now that's a lovely exchange. Terrific header! Off the post! Over to the left.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Serginho has found the net here, of course.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Big header! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Xavi Alonso. Spread it left. And this is Messi. Serginho. Serginho's cross. It's a mighty effort! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertainer.
Chance! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. Azar. Now it's Kaka.
That's going in strongly.
No foul, says the referee. Pull it. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, it's come loose. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pinches it off him. Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. Serginho. Oh, what a climb! Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Bayer will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 18.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
El dorsal 10.
Luis Skelly purring through the gears. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. He is through here.
El dorsal 6.
Zakaria always on the lookout for any... And the shots! And that's past the post.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Kukçu. Donatoni. Baresi cuts it out. Nicely shaped ball. And he's intervened well there. Nuno Mendes. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Bale. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. So, third corner of the game. And the finish! Oh, it's hit the post! And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram concedes a free kick for that. Rijkaard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Saka is fouled. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Mendes has been told to walk, and he needs to be wary of his reaction now. He wouldn't want to risk further sanction.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Oh no, what has happened? Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Barcelona playing for pride here. The match surely beyond. Oh no, this does not look good. Great chance! It's fallen kindly here. It's in. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the...
Oh, they could be caught out. Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Shot could be on. He's onside. Shoots! They've done it!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He won't be happy with that one. Out towards the flank. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through? Saka is onto this. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got a goal! Deep, deep into injury time! Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Cleared without hesitation. And it's Rodri. And here's Dembele, and the finish! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bullet. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho goes on a charge down the left. That's a date. And the shot! They've scored! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Kashima Antlers are now luxuriating. A header! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Turan.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, it's Dembele. That looks a good ball through. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Zakaria with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bullet. Collar. Brilliantly cut out. Ronaldinho. Rooney will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Back into the middle. And this is Messi. Goes for a shot! And no, that was never going to make it. Knocks it into space. Messi's cross. Rooney is onto it in a flash. Oh, it's Dembele. And they can counter here. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, they could break here. He's cut it out. 30 minutes gone. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. Pull it. Messi. Oh, smashing header! No mistake! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, that looks a cracking goal. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's clever. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Serginho gets into a good position.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bergkamp. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And there's the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Zakaria has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Not the most accurate pass. Zakaria makes the interception. Ronaldinho turns back here, probably the best option. Bergkamp. Rodri. And here's Rooney. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rodri calmly anticipates. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the counter is on. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Little pass back. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Thuram cuts out the pass. Ferdinand. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Messi.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
He's got away. He's come in hard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Rooney. Hefty challenge, but fair enough.
Substitution on the field.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let...
Terrific header! That was very necessary.
Number 24.
Muscular approach does pay off here.
Number 13.
Hernus receives it in a good position here. Darwin.
Number 15.
It's Saka. Out to the left it goes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. Cross to the back post. Big header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. It makes life so much harder for that defence.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pelé. Nicely aimed pass. Ferdinand cuts it out. And it's Ronaldinho. And he's being shifted off it.
Kashima Antlers surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Lofted in. Hernus. And now the breakaway. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Nunez. Played in deep.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
It's out for a goal kick. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the flag has stayed down. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance here to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Saka, played into space. Can he finish? That's another chance. Oh, it rattles the bar. Loose in for the pieces. Ronaldinho. Seedorf. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that would have made it...
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Into the channel. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Messi. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Serginho could try cutting inside here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Plays a sharp little ball here. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Messi. And that should get the job done. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And here's Messi. They get a throw in. And it's Gullit. Tries to play it through. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Serginho. What a throw in. Maldini. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's good vision. He's through, now is he in? Costa Curta.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Xabi Alonso promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Pedri.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Here's a chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now the breakaway. Well read, and the danger is averted.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Caicedo. Now it's Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Not the most accurate pass.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing, because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Short changes him with that pass. Caicedo running. And a chance! Pedri. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, they can break here. And it's Musiala. Oh, there's a probing ball. Musiala! Gullit. Now, can they get him away? Messi. In by Messi. Cleared without hesitation.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. Musiala. And here's Neymar. And he's got the beating of his man. Neymar!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's been cut out, well played. Serginho's, he rises! He's delivered all right!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break...
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now it's Messi. And this is Messi. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. Some mighty effort! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Hangs one in. That has been knocked clear. There will be a throw-in. And it's Caicedo. Nicely weighted ball. And he's big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Somewhat off target. Serginho. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that...
Up he goes!
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, important interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Musiala. Mateus. For Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Messi. Cannavaro. No way through there. Collar receives it in a good position here. Van Dijk. Nicely shaped ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's the chance to counter. And that has not gone well. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Serginho gets into a good position. Cleared without hesitation. Ball's gone out of play.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15, Villa. El dorsal 11, Neymar.
Alonso.
El dorsal 8,
Quality
el
ball.
dorsal 2.
Now it's Darwin.
Serán sustituidos
Saka.
por
And he
el dorsal
shoots!
7,
Off
el
the
dorsal
post.
6, Hazard.
And he's there to
El
belt it
dorsal
away.
17, Xavi Alonso. El dorsal 22, cambio de
Saka.
jugadores.
Bullish header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball and he goes for a shot! It's a goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's caught him in or out. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Casillas, in the context of the game, he must save it. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. And that's a poor penalty.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's there to clear it.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Saka. And he's worked it through. Brilliantly cut out. Alexander-Arnold. Well read, nice interception.
Might want to be careful there. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's burst through. That's a little off target. Mateus. And he's well positioned here. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So a Barcelona free kick. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Alonso! So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Now it's Alvarez. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position. And once he's done that, then he's capable of creative force in getting other people in behind. So there's an unselfishness to his game. And when he gets in front of goal, he can be deadly too.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Now that's well seen too. Pull it. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries to cross. Could be danger here. And instinct gets his head on it! And it's a goal! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And they can counter here. And it's Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Good play on the left-hand side here. And this is Messi. He's got tall. Kaka. Oh, good take in a good area. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Serginho's climbs up. Oh, it rattles the bar. He has done it. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Serginho has it in a wide position. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Raul.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's worked it through, and he shoots! He's got a goal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden.
Big header! And the pass is intercepted. Chouameni. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Lovely, now then. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he's managed to get free. And we have our very first corner. He rises! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Now it's Kaka. Well read, nice interception. Koller. Pullet. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Gabriel gets good distance on it. Looking to play him in. Cross flung in towards the middle. And that has been cleared. And he cuts out the supply. Alvarez. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, he's taken it. And it's Serginho. Raul. Oh, good-looking ball. Pullet. He's being urged to shoot. Zubimendi. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's an excellent interception. Tries a shot! It's loose and... Oh, what has happened here? Kaka. Oh, that's a key interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Cannavaro. Messi. Played out to the left flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi gets into a good position. And it's been given chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. He's missed, but not by that far. It's their second corner of the game. That'll be a throw. Zubimendi. Pullet. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. He has a look out. Xavi Alonso. Pullet. Played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Serginho gets into some space. Throw in. Rijkaard. Kaka. He's trying to hit the front line here. A probing pass. Serginho. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Raul. Looking for options for movement. Subimendi. And it's Kaka. Aims beyond the defence. Threads one in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22, Kaká. Numero 18,
Gabriel.
Numero 36. Lasciano il campo per
Now Di
il
Marco.
numero 13, Hazard.
He's a sharp little ball here. Just eases him off the ball.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Nunez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Into the channel. Bale could try cutting inside here. He gets big! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Cambio di giocatori.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Knocks it into space. Bale, terrific header. Harmlessly behind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Torres is one whose deliveries we all know about. Tries to play it through. Bale's cross. And he was alert to it. It's a loose ball. Gabriel does well to get it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Darwin is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certain...
Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Bale. Ball driven towards the far post. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Hazard. Well, nicely intercepted. Played into space. Timber kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hazard. Donatoni. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Alvarez. And here's Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Oh, Mbappe! Cleared without complication. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Collar making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 400, Jim Beglin.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him. Someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing is the love of the game. That's what it's all about. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great vision. That's been slipped through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pull it. Vitinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely weighted ball. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Kimmich. Isco. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Araujo defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. So what can they make of this? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Isco. He's well positioned. Can he finish? So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He has found a way through. Flashes, big header! It's bounced back off the post. And he's opted for the long pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Over to the left. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a good 35 yards out, this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Fired deep towards the back post. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That has ended up in no man's land. Xavi Alonso. He's had it taken off him. Kimmich is wide and looking to get onto this. Pull it. Zakaria. Now it's Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
It's going to be another throw. Rijkaard. Serginho. Can he get it through? Oh, well played. Kimmich. Isco is always looking to break lines. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Messi. And this is Hullet. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's a sharp little ball here. Xavi Alonso. Aimed beyond the defence. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vitinha, cross to the back post, and the keeper beats it away. Alonso! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Serginho.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Isco. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Kimmich.
This is the time you need that pace.
Xavi Alonso. Out towards the flank. Foot in. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Mbappe. And a chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
1 minute added time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Rijkaard. Look at the space here. He's in. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And there is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
And we come
at this
to you
stage.
now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And here's Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary. It's their second corner of the game. He gets big! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rijkaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Might be danger. Goes for a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe! Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. He's found a way through. Strong running down that left flank. Deep cross. Oh, smashing header! Goal! And there he is, the epitome of enduring excellence. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Probing pass. What a delightful ball. And he's taking no chances there. Collar being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he was alert to it. And the counter is on. Baresi does really well to win the ball there.
Substitution on the field. Number 27,
Bale.
Serginho. Number
Tchouaméni.
21, Messi.
Xavi Alonso.
Number 19.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but
Number
it's fizzled out into nothing.
Zakaria. Coming on the field.
It's a lovely deep pass.
18, Bale.
Bale's
Number
cross.
9.
He's got through. He scores! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
That looks a decent ball. Great ball, and he's in here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitutions taking place.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Punched away. Cross goes in there, and that's been well dealt with.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Rijkaard. Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in, and now the breakaway. Vitinha has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Vitinha. He is just caressing the ball. And that will be the final act. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the...
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Hullet has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Serginho receives it in a wide position. He's had it taken off him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Hullet. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Serginho gets into a good position. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Rodri. Still goalless. Nice looking ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vardiol. Well, that looks a decent ball. Look at the space here. And this... And Batistuta! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Xavi Alonso. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Hullet. That has been slung wide. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Bastoni.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Serginho. Now it's Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Back into the middle. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vitinha, Rice, and Vardiol. Messi, spread out to the left. Hullet. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Vardiol.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. Serginho. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying.
Vardiol.
And it's Rice. And here's Batistuta.
Xavi Alonso.
Serginho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ambitious ball here. And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And this is Raul. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Hullet. And he was quick to react. Kimmich. And Bastoni. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Raul. And it's Vitinha. That is good alertness. Kimmich. And here's Raul. Raul. Zakaria. That's a sharp pass.
Xavi Alonso.
Oh, that's fabulous. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 10. Messi. Il numero 11. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Rice. Cannavaro. And Akanji. Bastoni. Not the most accurate pass. And the shot's on here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Defending of the desperate variety. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. He's away. He's through. Shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again. Oh, taken with style. And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Bale's cross, climbs up big! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me.
Has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Chance for a shot!
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. Milan are looking to break at pace. Guardiola gets into some space. Rodri. Rice. And that's been intercepted. Oh, they could break here. Nicely shaped ball. Bastoni gets it away. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And it's Bale. Now it's Donatoni. Oh, no joy this time. Rice. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. Now here's the delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bale could try cutting inside here. And here's Donatoni. Bale picks it up out wide. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Il numero 87.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, if you ever needed proof that Gareth Bale is a big match player, you only need to look back to that famous night in Kiev, Peter.
Oh, quite so. Brought on just after the hour, wasn't he? And within a couple of minutes, he put his team ahead. But can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball. And splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Corner given.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
So it's going to be another corner. Arsenal have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Valverde, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Rodri opts for safety. Now DiMarco. Bullet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cannavaro. He's a sharp little ball here. First quarter of an hour gone. Cross to the back post. Byrne tries to clear. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Valverde. Neymar. And here's Bale. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. He has a look up. DiMarco just loves to go forward whenever he can. Rice. And it's Bale. And here's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. DiMarco finds himself offside. That has ended up in no man's land. Rice. Shifted it to the flank. He's picked his way through. Climbs up big. It's in. And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Rodri. Byrne. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that is a little undercooked. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rodri. And here's Mbappe. And it's Rice. Xabi Alonso, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zakaria. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's Rice. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, just skips past his man. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Terrific header! Danger averted for now. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the
2
other.
added minutes has been indicated.
He is through here. Serginho's cross.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
And that has put paid to that. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. DiMarco. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He gets big, just cruising, they are cruising, and they are pulling clear here. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
A case now of complete control. Czech claims it without any fuss. Out to the left it goes. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Pings in across. Tries to get it clear. DiMarco. And it's Neymar. Maldini gets a foot in here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Spread it left. Oh, that's fabulous. Ball driven towards the far post. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tries to... It's a mighty effort! It's out for a goal kick. Saliba. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find...
Messi! Oh, it's come loose. In he goes again. Now, who's going to be first to this? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Alonso. Decent chance! Always going over the top. Saliba, tidy with his distribution. Out towards the flank. Over to the left. And they can counter here. Valverde makes the interception. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Rodri. Shot could be on. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Saliba. Now Di Marco. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's the keeper's ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
Time for a change in personnel. Donadoni to
Coming
come
on to
on,
replace
a change
him
that had
is
been mooted for a while.
number 10.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Lobbed in behind. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Donadoni looking to get on the end of this. Donadoni! And that is wildly off target. Di Marco. Oh, what has happened here? Now, who's going to be first to this? Burn. And it's Rice. Turns back here, probably the best option. Arsenal have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Two
Burn.
added minutes has been indicated.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Fellow attendees, this
Koller
is a
voted man of the...